too lazy to stream himself. Anyway, Land Nomad this time around, it is, I believe, yeah, Team Random. So let's have a quick look at the civilizations. We have on one side for PoJ, Tokiwa playing in green as Persians, Chocobo playing in yellow as Franks, Dodonpa playing in teal as Britons, and Escape playing in purple as Byzantines. They will be up against Ding playing in blue as Franks, Mundi playing in red as Byzantines, Toby playing in grey as Britons, and Rats this time playing in orange as Persians. So Rats taking over from a Cloud. Staying too close, are we going to see a bit of a recall, possibly? By the way, Ra, since you know the password,
sorry, I'm tapping on the Eddie.
You are what?
I'm typing the chat to Eddie.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Goodbye, Super Bua. Come back when you feel like streaming yourself. Anyway. So, we have Chocobo as flank position. Well, Chocobo doesn't have a very good position. I'm not seeing where his hunt is. He hasn't quite found his position, it seems. It's more to the left. I think he has scouted it out, so he will be able to find the deer. It will be fine. And it looks like... Interesting chat going on in Twitch, and it looks like Tokiwa also, well, Tokiwa's pretty close to his spot, so he will be just fine. And Rats, well, Rats is also a little off from his spot. He should be, yeah, actually, hard to tell. I think Rats and Mundi gone for the same spot. Rats should be further north. I don't think he's found it yet either, so that could be a bit of trouble. Toby has found the right spot, so he's got deer and boar as well. And on the other side, wow, Ding is really far from his team. Ding has gotten the wrong spot. He should be further south. I think he's taken the spot of one of the PoJ players. Yeah, I think he's got Dodonpa's spot. No? Dodonpa? No, he's got the same spot as Escape. So that could be a bit of trouble for Ding. He's Franks and Escape is going to have the TC up first, but I think Ding's going to have all of the boar, whereas Escape's going to have all of the deer. So maybe Escape will find the boar as well. Since he does have a sheep heading in that direction. Yep, Escape has already scouted out all 4 of the boar, and 4-2 for PoZ. Interesting. Okay, so TC's going up for all the players. There will not be a restart. And it looks like Dodonpa has found all of his hunts. So Dodonpa's going to be just fine. Chocobo. Let's have a look at Chocobo scouting. Yeah, Chocobo should be okay as well. I think he's found his deer. He's found all of his boar as well. And on the other side, Tokiwa. Let's have a look at Tokiwa's point of view. Tokiwa has not found... Nope, Tokiwa's found 3 boar. So Tokiwa should be okay here as well. Rats is very close to his boar, so I think he should have found it. It looks like Mundi has found his deer patch, and he will be able to find those 3 boar as well. Toby, of course, having the right position will be fine. So it's just coming down to whether Ding and... Escape, who are sharing the same spot, how well they will do. Ding's boar. Where's Ding's boar? Is that Ding's boar or is that Escape's boar? I think this is... Yeah, this should be Ding's boar. But it's in a really awkward position. Talgaby. Ding's late game usually leaves something to be desired. So you feel like Ding is much stronger in Castle Age then? Flu, by the way? Toby saying Miesling better, Britain suck. Ding now going for his first ball, probably going to see that ball coming in from Escape as well as he went over, so he sees that ball go missing, so I think maybe he's gonna either wall off or, yeah, he might wall off as well, and he needs to go and get the next ball really early, that way Escape will not be able to get it. Otherwise we'll see Escape go for the next ball really early. Escape already going for the second ball with that villager, so Ding's going to be, well, at least only going to have, he sees the dead ball as well, so he's done scouting, he knows exactly where he is. And where is he going with that villager? Ah. Is he going... He's trying to lame. Okay, so he will get a second boar. There's going to be 2 boar each for Ding and Escape. And we'll probably see them fight over that deer patch, which is right in between the 2 TCs. And exactly in the middle. Going to be very hard to tell who will win that fight. I think Escape being slightly ahead of Ding might give him the edge in that particular contest. Everyone's population looking around the same time. Ding a little behind, but and Mundi actually as well. But Toby and Rats are looking like they're in a really good position in terms of population at least. PoZ have been hurt by the WiC mod. They slung their way to glory in the Nations Cup. Brazil versus Hong Kong on Pond Arena. 100,000 resources to Ding. Yeah, I think we're gonna see a bit of a sling coming out again. Fire. And it looks like Escape immediately going for the deer in the center. He's also potentially going to intercept these sheep coming into Ding. Nope. Yep, he's gonna intercept both of them at this rate. Yep, Ding losing 2 sheep as well. Outpost coming out for Escape as well. Ding now realizing what's happening, probably since he also lost those 2 sheep. And we'll be fighting this. For the deer, everyone, for the deer. His TC is close enough that if Rats goes too close, if Escape rather gets too close, he will lose those villagers to the TC fire, but the same thing for Ding as well. So both of these players probably going to take the deer closest to their TCs, and we'll have to give up on any deer further away just due to how close their TCs are to each other. Escape having a bit of an advantage, I think, with that outpost on the hill that will give him enough line of sight to know where not to go. It looks like Ding managing to find another boar though, and maybe he will find, yep, he's found the deer patch towards the south as well, so he'll be just fine. And Escape is now laming all of the deer, not realizing that that is his deer and he's not actually going to get anything out of it. Kind of unfortunate for Escape. It did seem like Ding was going for that deer, and Escape has a lot of sheep as well.
So Escape is luring the deer with his villager.
Yeah. He's trying to force it in towards his TC, I think.
Yeah.
But he's going to be struggling a little because the deer... Ding doesn't actually need it. Ding has another deer patch towards the south that he has found. He had his own boar, 3 boar down there that he didn't find and is too far for him to take, I think. But on the other hand, he managed to get an extra boar. So he's going to have 3 boar. He's going to have a deer patch which Escape will not have. And Escape is just going to have sheep. On the other hand, I've seen PoJ, all the Japanese guys playing on this map. They are so aggressive, and it's so interesting to watch them play. It's much more fun than the boom, wall and boom style that you see a lot of other teams playing. Rats, the Persian player, walling off the top of the map. A bit of a team wall coming up with Mundi as well. And that is walled all the way now to Toby, who needs to wall off a little, and then they will be fully team walled on their side, and Ding will be outside of those walls. Maybe we will see a sling coming into Ding from either Mundi or Toby. Probably Mundi, just given their chat earlier. Mundi saying he was in a better position to sling. That house getting attacked a little, and it looks like FC for escape into Knights maybe. He's got 5 on gold, so it's a little hard to tell. Let's have a quick look at Ding, also on his way to feudal age. Is he taking gold yet? Yes, he is as well. It does look like Escape wants to go more aggressive though. He's got 5 on gold, whereas if you look at Ding, Ding's got 3 on gold. Maybe Ding will add in more later, I'm not sure. And having a look at the Dumper Britons. Wow, Toby already on into Feudal Age. Market Blacksmith going up really, really early compared to a lot of other people. I guess he's selling. He's taking stone right now. He's just going to sell stone and pick up as fast as possible with the market. Just abuse the market a little. He has a lot of sheep, and as Britons, that's a very, very nice bonus for him. He also had the right spot, so he had 4 boar, pretty standard, as well as his deer patch, of course. And 2 sheep randomly sitting there. Tokiwa, the next one up to Feudal Age. Is he also Britons? Nope, he's Persians. So, Rats, the other Persian player, reaching Feudal Age not too much later than Tokiwa. Tokiwa's going for pressure though. He's dropping stables, so he's going to be making some knights, and same thing for Rats. Toby Uwald asks Mundi. Toby does not respond. Kia. Wall off properly, Toby.
Oh, that team wall seems almost completed.
Yeah, Toby needs to finish it off, and then it will be a complete team wall with Ding on the outside. Ding is going blacksmith stable, so he's also going to be making military units, and it looks like market blacksmith from escape. So he's going monks and siege. Byzantine, since he's got so many on gold, that's what I'm expecting with the market. Yeah, makes sense. And since Ding is going to be going knights, that's going to be a really effective counter. Ding needs at least 1 more on gold though. And yeah, Toby is going to fully team all themselves in, so that's going to be fine. And it doesn't look like anyone from PoJ will have units to deny that wall coming up from Toby, so he'll be nice and safe. Inside his team wall with his teammates Rats and Mundi. Mundi, of course, I think is slinging, last I heard. Didn't see a blacksmith coming up from Mundi. Nope, no blacksmith is already slinging. I have a quick look at how much he's already slung. Sorry, guys. He's slinging Ding, as expected. Also, Tokiwa getting slung. I just saw some resources. Is Chocobo slinging Tokiwa? Who's slinging Tokiwa then? I swear I saw some sling. Stonewall's Dodonpa.
Dodonpa is walling on his base, so Dodonpa might be slinging.
Tokiwa, yeah, I saw a sling from to Tokiwa at the same time, so I'm pretty sure it's a double sling. Sling to the Persian player Tokiwa and a sling to the Frank player Ding. Those Rats saying no. I'm not sure what's going on. Ding gonna make a scout.
So like Rats want to get the sling.
He doesn't want to get the sling. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they're slinging Ding anyway, so I guess the plan is just to full sling Ding. And for PoJ, they will full sling Tokiwa, and we're going to see the Monk and Siege defense from escape. More walls going to come up on the other side from Mundi, who's just going to... I think he's going to make sure that it's either stone walled or at least walled very, very well to ensure that he's safe, since he is Feudal Age slinging and could be in a lot of trouble if those knights get through those walls of his. I like that Tokiwa's not just going full knights with the sling, he's going to boom a little as well, which is very important.
Yep.
And looks like Ding is going double stable knights, not really booming with the sling. So I like the play from Tokiwa a lot more. I think Rats realizes that they're slinging Tokiwa now. Messages coming out from Rats, and full stone walls from Toby on the left-hand side of the map, so that's going to keep them very safe. But on the other hand, I think Ding could be in a bit of trouble. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. It's already a double monastery from escape. He's getting slung. He is not booming at all. And a siege workshop as well. And the knights from Tokiwa are going to come in, and I think they might find his deer villages at this rate. They're going to come back from the stone walls of Toby, realize that he's fully walled, and head in the direction of Ding's deer villages. Gonna lose 4 here. Not much he can do to stop that. Rats, in the meantime, looks like he's going Monks and Siege. So, Monks and Siege from the Persian player, and Monks and Siege from... Oh, he missed the villagers! That's so unfortunate there for, Turkiwa. He could have killed 4 villagers. And Ding is
So
now
Escape
into... Yeah.
Escape is in a big trouble.
Yeah, Escape didn't have enough monks out, and he didn't manage to get any knights, and the mangonels are there denying it. There are those battering rams as well. Ding's village is still surviving. Tokiwa's knights just running past them, but they're gonna find the gold villagers now from Ding. Ding's throwing up a TC now. Ah, Ding, if you house wall this, you'll be safe, but if not, then you lose a lot of villagers here as well, because Tokiwa's right there. And Ding is not paying attention. I think this TC might get denied if he doesn't wall at least 1 villager in. It doesn't look like he's doing that right now. He's paying attention, too much attention right now, to his villagers, the knights rather. What are you doing, Ding? Wall it in, don't run away. Oh my god, Ding. Oh, well, he's at least doing a lot of damage to Escape, but on the other hand, he's been walled out again. He lost 2 rams. I think he lost a mangonel as well at the same time. No, his mangonel is still alive. And now those 3 knights from Toki were doing way too much damage to him. He's gonna lose the mangonel for it as well. And more knights coming in from Tokiwa. His TC on the gold, getting the denied there. He's putting one on the stone at the same time, but not good news for Ding. Still got 2 knights alive in the back of Escape space. Of course, Dodonpa being stonewalled on his own, so he's going to be perfectly safe. And Monk, Siege, and Knights from Rats. Is Rats now getting slung instead of Ding? Who is Mundi slinging?
Still Tammy. Ding.
Still Ding, okay. So Rats has just got a pretty good economy. Finally, Ding sending some villagers over to complete that TC and walling them in this time. His knight's going to force the knights from Tokiwa away. Of course, he does have the +1 attack as well. Franks, you get basically that free upgrade of the +20 health on the knights, so you don't have to get bloodlines, whereas Tokiwa had to invest into bloodlines. I think Persians have a slightly better economy though, so let's see how he does. Oh, though, the raid from Rats into the gold mine of Chocobo, as well as denying a TC from Tokiwa. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dead villagers from the 2 of them just by Rats. That was a great raid by Rats there. Ding trying to get into Escape space from another side of the map right now, but Escape has walled off there as well, and Ding continuing to try and defend and attack, but he can't do much to Escape with all of those knights from Tokiwa defending Escape. So he can't make a mangonel to take care of the monks, because the knights will take care of that. So he's trying to find another way in, and well, Rat's saying that Toby should go to Ding's side. So right now we have a boom from Chocobo, who just lost his villagers on the gold, quite unfortunately, to the Knights of Rats. And Toby, who is fully walled and is dropping a siege workshop and a university, should be on his way to Imperial Age soon in that case. Tokiwa getting that TC up and running as well, and Ding still having 2 knights in the back of Escape space, not doing much with it. But Escape has been kept down in population so much right now. He's not slinging either. He's gone double monastery. Oh, okay. The monks coming in now from Escape. Going to convert quite a few knights from Ding. Ding gonna throw up a castle right now and making a few monks of his own, since he is struggling a little against all of this pressure coming in from both Tokiwa as well as Escape now. His castle though, those knights coming in from Tokiwa, and Mangonel as well, coming in to try and deny or delay that castle as much as possible, going to get a few villagers. Ding is in so much trouble now. That castle got delayed, he lost a lot of villagers. He's going to lose quite a lot of time at least, even if he does get the castle up. 45 population, 46 population for Ding, even with the sling. This is not looking good. Tokiwa, on the other hand, 59 population with the sling coming in from his teammate. Another dead monk from Ding, and, well, Rats is gonna have to carry. It looks like 4 monks out for Tokiwa as well, losing a lot of economy here, though, to the raiding of Rats with just those 4 knights. Rats is doing very well this game, in fact. Ding starting to lose that TC, so not only is he going to get denied on that castle, but he's also losing his TC there with 2 mangonels, starting to take down that castle at the same time, gonna stonewall all of his economy, and he will lose at least, how many villas does he have in there? I think it must be 15 villages. Fully garrison TC going to go down. Castle will not get complete either. Very nice counter push by Tokiwa, as well as escape there. Ah, ding, ding, ding. Trying to run with those villages, but they're gone. Another 15 population down for Ding. This is not looking good at all for him.
And he couldn't put the castle as well, so...
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. He didn't get the castle up. And now he's going to lose all his military buildings, with Escape coming in with those monks with Redemption, converting them. Is he trying to run into Escape space with those villages? Maybe he's trying to run away and maybe get away with one of them so that he can do a sneak later, but I don't think he's going to get away with even one. He does manage to convert one, but looks like the Domper going to stonewall the back of his base with some knights coming in from rats trying to do some damage. Boom-wise though, Toby is really ahead, so let's see what Toby can do. He's got a lot of archery ranges coming up, and with those Britain Arbalests, they should counter everything that the other team has made so far. Plus 2 Persian Knights, not so much, but if he makes some halbs as well, then he should be just fine. It looks like he's going full arbs. Maybe he'll be okay. I mean, if he gets that critical mass, not even those will do much to him. And more forward walls coming in from Mundi to try and secure a little more map control. But now Chocobo is also up to Imperial Age, and Chocobo, the Frank player, I think that's a lot bigger and more important for PoJ than having the Britain player Imperial Age compared to having the Frank player Imperial Age. I would take a Frank player Imperial Age any day over the Britain player. Well, it is what it is. Toby up to Imperial Age later than Chocobo though. Having more population, but I think that's just because he's gone into crossbows / arbalest, which are cheaper units compared to, say, making the paladin transition. Okay, Choco go knights. As expected. Rats has also gotten quite a bit of a boom though. I think Rats should be up as well. Yeah, Rats is almost Imperial Age himself as the Persian player. Tokiwa being slung is also on the way to Imperial Age. Mundi is on his way to Castle Age now, realizing that the sling to Ding did not work at all. And Ding is of course still in Castle Age. Does have defensive castle up, but he's going to be forced off of that gold. And okay, Toby is going for those halbs, which is what he needed to do. Since we have the Persian player as well as the Frank player Chocobo. Well, Chocobo is already in Imperial Age, whereas the Persian player Tokiwa soon to be in Imperial Age as well. Chocobo, let's have a quick look. 5, 6 stables and an outpost. Going up for Chocobo, starting to send those knights across. Tokiwa, of course, already has a lot of those knights across the map, but those Arbalests are starting to reach critical mass, and Tokiwa does not want to send those knights in like that. That is a really, really bad fight for him. Monks also will not do much against Arbs. So this could spell trouble for Escape. On the other hand, oh, okay, Toby already has halbs as well. So, did Mundi switch to slinging Toby, or is Toby just having a killer economy? Let's have a quick look. Toby, nope, Toby just has a nice economy of his own. Did not get any sling. And with that halbs mixed in, as long as he has enough halbs there, I think he should be just fine against both the Cavalier as well as, well, just Cavalier basically. Mundi finally up to Castle Age. Of course, the Domper still in Feudal Age and slinging. Did get denied on his walls, and now Rat's starting to raid Tokiwa in the meantime. He's also up to Imperial Age. What is Rat's going? It is just full Cavalier into Paladin for Rats as well. Wonder if Mundi's going to continue slinging, or maybe we're going to see him transition into something else. I mean, hope he's going to boom, and I'm not sure if he's going to sling. Anyway, the Arbalest from Toby running under a TC there from Escape, and he's going to chase down that Mangonel with Arbalest, Britain Arbalest, well, normal Arbalest outranging Mangonels, but Britain Arbalest even more so. and cap rams coming in from Toby as well. The Cavalier from Rats now starting to raid Tokiwa, but he's missing the last armor upgrade. So plate barding armor still not complete for Rats, only having the +2 armor. Toby though now starting to wipe out Escape's economy. Escape is down to 53 population. He is running with all of his villagers. He can't stop this from Toby. But Paladins coming in from Chocobo certainly can. Depends on the positioning. The Arbalest from Toby making their way back. There are some halbs there, but I don't think Toby has sent enough halbs right now. He's got to get good positioning, but it means that Escape can easily delete off all of these walls. And with Persians on their team as well, they do get the +2 attack bonus against these ranged units. I think Toby has enough though. Chocobo's sending more. Toby needs to send more halbs. He needs to bring all of these halbs in, and then he might be okay. But he's not doing so. He's still got 4 halbs just sitting there. There we go. More halbs being brought in, and Escape deleting those buildings, and now Toby's entire army will die off. There's not much that he can do to stop this anymore. At the same time though, Rats is pushing forward into the base of Tokiwa. Still +2 Cavalier though for Rats. And goodbye Toby's army, goodbye. He needs more halbs. He does have fully upgraded halbs now. So that's a bit of good news, and Ding, that means a lot less pressure on Ding for now as well. Ding able to reboom a little. That means Escape basically brought down to the same position as Ding as well. And the Dompa still in Feudal Age, and at least Mundi is in Parcel Age for PoZ. Close game. But Rat's still trying to raid as much as possible. Rats has been quite impressive this game, actually, I think. He's done really well with those 4 knights, and Ding not so impressive this game. And I think Toby with his free boom, he probably needed more halbs. But other than that, there's not too much to fault for him either. Escape gonna rewall as well, with quickly rewall while he has a little bit of time. Brought rather, by Chocobo's Paladins. But Toby is going to press forward once again with those Arbalest, and I'm not sure, he's let the Paladins out, but that means his wall is not complete, and a lot of halbs being added in now by Toby, realizing that both of the players on the other side are going for cavalry units. Looks like Mundi going to have full walls as well, stone walls for his side. We're seeing trade via the team. Yep, 1 market is up for Tokiwa in the corner, no markets on the other side. I think that villager from Escape is going to start trade now as well, so that's nice for their team. But Chocobo now starting to pressure the base of Mundi there, who is up to Imperial Age, but the Rams are getting through the houses, and this could do so much damage to both Toby and Mundi's economy. Mundi is not paying attention right now. Oh no, this is so bad. This is 40 Paladins into the economies of the PoZ players, and Toby's not watching right now. Rats, on the other hand, is focusing on the other side. Rats does have halbs, but I think Toby's going to realize soon enough that he's in a lot of trouble, and he needs help now. Yeah, X is immediately coming in
Just
from
now.
Toby. Yeah.
Yeah, he noticed.
It's way too late. I mean, Ding's got Paladins and he's up to Imperial Age, but that's gonna wipe out Toby's economy in one go. Mundi saying yes, but I think Mundi might be a little too late. Look at how those Paladins are just shredding through everything. And Toby, keep in mind, is one of the players that's doing better for PoZ right now. So if he loses everything, this is gonna be very, very bad. On the other hand, I don't know if they can stop Rats. I mean, Rats is just pushing further and further into the base of Tokiwa as well. So, And Mundi's up to Imperial Age, he's dropping a lot of barracks, so we're gonna see halbs from Mundi as well. Maybe they'll have to sling Toby back, because Toby's just lost everything. He's about to lose even more right now. He's down to 165 population. He's continuing the push, but, you know, he's probably really worried about home, sending a lot of his halbs back home as well, which means that if Chocobo comes forward with some Paladins, he could wipe out the army from Toby at the front again. I don't know if he will, but it's a possibility. And now the Paladins even raiding the economies of Rats and Mundi as well. Mundi starting to make some of those halbs that he needed, but the push is so strong from Chocobo with all those Paladins. What a bad mistake there from PoZ, not paying attention. It was the one part of the map that they did not stone wall as well. So really, really good play by Chocobo. identifying that part of the map and making a push there. Paladins now also complete for Tokiwa. Still Cavalier from Rats, continuing to push forward though. So it feels like PoZ are losing the middle, but they are pushing through both sides, the left and the right hand side. Still, you can see the dots of yellow from Chocobo all over. Yep, it's all fine, Taff. All good. But Mundi also down to 118 population. Toby struggling as well on 140 odd population. The good news is, with Toby's walls, it means Sting's economy is untouched. But now Escape even up to Imperial Age on 87 population. I think, did he get slung up to Imperial Age by the Domper? Since we had Chocobo with full Paladins already. Rat's now also having Persian Paladins now, but his push has been mostly stopped. I think all of the pressure coming in here from Chocobo, distracting him, losing so much economy back at home as well, probably didn't help. Escape is still in trouble from Toby. Where'd Toby's Arbalest go? Toby's Arbs are in... okay, he's into the economy of Escape. He's denying the trade for the PoJ team. Not that the PoZ team can trade with that many Paladins all over their economies from Chocobo. And it looks like a bit of a standstill. Now, Chocobo coming back to the left-hand side to save Escape as well with his Paladins. And like I said earlier, Toby doesn't have much at the front anymore. Toby doesn't have much at all in general. And it looks like Ding... okay, Ding didn't have Paladins. Ding was converting Paladins. That makes sense. I was like, why does Ding have Paladins? Ding has a lot of monks, so he's converting all of Chocobo's Paladins right now. And then he's using them to try and defend. Okay, so trade has been started by PoZ, and those forward walls from Dodonpa though, the PoZ are going to have to wall around that. Otherwise, those Paladins are just going to keep flooding through. In the meantime though, Tokiwa also with a lot of Paladins now, fully upgraded Paladins, and Rats with quite a few halves, but he still needs more. It looks like trade, yeah, more markets going up. They're still trying to clear up all of the Paladins from Chocobo. Still have not managed to do so. Chocobo has 4 left in the trade, killing off the trade carts as they come through. Really bad news for PoZ. And other than that, I think all the Paladins have been finally cleared up. But Escape, once again, will live for some time. Since Chocobo came through with some Paladins, bought him some more time, cleaned up all the Arbs from Toby at the same time. Those Paladins from Chocobo now getting X'd out by the PoZ team. Those forward siege workshops from Chocobo not going to be doing too much more for now. And it looks like it's just going to be a full push there from the PoZ team on the right hand side and the left hand side. So Mundi and Rat's going to push on the right hand side, and we're going to see the push from Ding and Toby on the left hand side. Still monks though, those monks doing a lot of work there for Ding. He's converted a lot of Paladins so far in this game. Looks like the halves from Toby coming in to clean up those Paladins from Chocobo. Toby asking for a lot of sling, Mundi still slinging him back into the game, since Toby did lose so much economy from that one big raid coming in from Chocobo, setting him back so much. Really, really, really nice play from Chocobo. It was not looking that good for PoJ before that point, but they were able to basically take Toby out of the game for some time. Toby's still got army, but he's got no economy, and he's fully reliant on the sling from Mundi now, which is a big problem for PoZ. On the other side, it's looking like Mundi should make those halves. I think once the trade kicks in, we're going to see Rats add in more Paladins as well, but for now, it's full Paladins from Tokiwa, so the full halb unit composition from the PoZ team is not too bad. Okay, Toby is starting to reboom as well. So he's making some more villages, trying to get his population up again. Rat's still sitting on 140 population, adding in a lot more Paladins now. Toby saying he needs Pala and asking Ding to send. Ding for some reason is laughing. Ding has fully upgraded Frankish Paladins now. So all those skirms are gonna die. Like really, really hard if he catches them out. Okay. Forward castle from Ding as well, so I assume he will be going throwing Axeman to counter the pikes or halbs that the Byzantine player Escape will be making as well, or maybe he just wants a forward castle. I have no idea. I think throwing Aspen would not be a bad choice, but he does have the Arbs from Toby as well backing up his paladins, so that's something to keep in mind. On the other side, it looks like, okay, so they're gonna clear up the forward from Chocobo. They're clearing up the walls as well, and I think they want to re-wall as well in the middle. And in the meantime, Mundi and Rats are getting pushed back with the sheer number of paladins that Tokiwa has out on the map right now. And it looks like PoJ have already started trade. PoZ as well having some trade, but it's a kind of silly trade route. It's not going through the top. And Ding's trade cards do not have the upgrade that he needs. The speed upgrade, which means they're blocking everyone else's trade cards, as you do when you have trade cards that do not have the upgrade. And the halves from Toby going in and immediately dying to the skirmishes of Escape. 2 trebs out already for Ding starting to take down the castle. On the other side, it looks like it's a bit of a stalemate, and the trade route for the PoJ team, why are those trade cards going that way? They're going right through the fight right now and dying off. I'm not sure what happened there. Castle from Rats will be saved. He will manage to take down all those siege rams with his now fully upgraded paladins, and it looks like once again PoJ going to get pushed back on both sides, and I don't know if they can do anything through the center either. With the Dompa still in feudal age. Why is the Dompa still in feudal age?
There is because he's still slinging. Oh, GG.
GG, I mean they can't hold on either side right now. The thing is, Escape is completely dead, but why is he still... Ding! Do you see him swearing at Rats? Oh, God. Toby saying, lower score, and Ding's like, ... and Rats laughs, and Ding says, F you! Rats are like, Ding is 29. Toby laughs. That's all. And Ding's like, 3v1 me. Oh god.
GG.
GG. GG indeed. I think that move from Chocobo was amazing, but unfortunately it didn't seem like it was quite enough. So MVP for his team for Rats and Tokiwa, but Tokiwa got slung, Rats didn't, so Rats played an amazing game, I think. Really amazing game from Rats. Largest army, 93 from Toby. Toby also did quite well. And Rats getting 63 largest army, 76 for Chocobo. Tokiwa only 48 with Sling. That was a little disappointing. Eco-wise, Dompa slinging the most, 26k. Mundi only slinging 9,300, but of course it was 4 players versus 3 in the end because Mundi went Imperial Age and made army. And I think, yeah. Trade profit-wise, PoJ and PoZ, neither team had much trade profit really. Chocobo had a lot of gold collected though, 21,000. Rats had 15,000. He came nowhere near close, but the halbs, the early halbs from the PoZ team really won them the game as well. Okay, not much more to talk about. Relics, Chocobo had one, Ding had one, not much relic gold for either player. I think Tokiwa had one, but he lost it. So, Bill High... Escape actually managed to get up there, 106 fills, 104 for Dodonpa, despite being in feudal age. Okay guys, gonna change the score. It is now 2-1, PoJ to PoZ.